Hello students, welcome back to our channel. Students, in the last session what we had learned, we have seen the different patterns. The patterns by changing sizes and colors. Now you can see here all are triangles, only the size of the triangles are different. Then we have seen the patterns by changing the shapes and colors also. Then pattern by increasing numbers and by turning a shape. Now today we are going to learn the new concept, that is a tiling. Now what is meant by tiling? See here, a tiling is a pattern made by shapes that fit into each other without leaving a gap. Now see this word, without leaving a gap. This is very important, without leaving a gap. What is meant by tiling? A tiling is a pattern. This is also a pattern. But the thing is made by shapes that fit into each other without leaving gap. Here see, here gap is not there. Without leaving gap, if we will fit all the shapes together, then we will get a tiling. Now see here. This is a tiling with a square. All are square only, and all squares are fitted with each other but without leaving gap. Here no gap is there. So this is called as tiling. This is a tiling with a square. Now I will show you another figure. In your textbook also you can see this. A tiling with a triangle with equal sides. Now see, all are triangles. These all are triangles, and all the triangles are, how are the triangles? With equal sides. All the sides, all three sides are equal. Okay, and these triangles are fitted with each other but without leaving gap. So this is a tiling with a triangle with equal sides. Then the third is tiling with a six-sided figure. See, this is a six-sided figure. If we will count the side, here six-sided figure is there. And what is the name of this figure? Yes, it is a hexagon. Now if we will put this hexagon together, or if we will fit this hexagon together without leaving a gap, then we will get a tiling of this, like this. Okay, so tiling with a six-sided figure with equal sides, that is hexagon. If like this hexagon, if we will fit together without leaving a gap, then we will get a tiling of this. Then here one more figure is there. This is also a pattern. Why it is a pattern? If we will see the colors, see the colors. The colors are arranged in a specific manner. Red, blue, yellow. Again red, blue, yellow. Red, blue, yellow. Means here the pattern is by changing the colors. This is a pattern. But pattern with tiles of three colors. Now if we will see this six-sided figure. This is also a six-sided figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is also a hexagon. All this hexagon, if we will fit together, then we will get a tiling of this. Now here only the colors are changed. First red, then blue, then yellow. Again red, blue, yellow. In this way all the hexagons, if we will put together, if we will fit this hexagon together, then we will get a tiling. Then one more tiling I will show you. Now if you will see this tiling, here two shapes are there. Which two shapes are there? Yes, one is triangle and another is hexagon. See here the pattern with two different tiles, that is triangle and hexagon. Now see here, all the hexagon and triangle, all are fitted with each other without leaving gap. This is very important. There should not be gap. We should not keep distance, or we should not leave gap in between two shapes. Then only we will get the tiling. Now students, open your textbook Then we will solve the next exercise, that is exercise 4.7. The question is, color the complete pattern. See here some patterns are given to you, and what you have to do, you have to color it. Okay, see here, first pattern we will see this pattern made by two triangles. The first triangle is like this, and here yellow color is there, and the another triangle, if we will see, that this triangle is like this. Both triangles are there. Okay, one is of yellow color and another is of blue color. So see these yellow color triangles, one line of yellow color, then blue color, yellow blue, means alternate yellow and blue color is there. So yellow blue, yellow blue, yellow blue, which color will come here? Yes, here yellow color will come. So you have to give yellow color here. Then see this full line, yellow, yellow, this is also yellow. After yellow, blue color is there, isn't it? So you have to give here blue color. B means what? Blue. I am not going to color it, you have to color in your textbook. After B means after blue, again yellow color. And last, which color will come? Blue. So in this way you can complete this pattern. Now see the next pattern, second. It is very easy. Only two colors are there and the shape is square. Only one shape is there. But the colors are yellow, red, yellow, then red. Alternate colors are there. Yellow after red, then yellow again. Again red, yellow, red. Here which color will come? Yellow, and here red. Again yellow, red, yellow, red and yellow. So color this and complete this also in your textbook. See here only two colors are there and only one shape is there, that is a square. Only the colors are changing by yellow, red. In this way you can complete the second pattern also. Now see this third pattern. Here which two shapes you can see? Yes, this is an octagon. Why it is octagon? Octa means OCT, octa means 8. It is a 8-sided figure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is a octagon. And here one square is there also. One octagon and one square. Now see the colors. For octagon, here they have given red color. For square, the blue color is there. Okay. And in between 4 octagon, one more octagon is there which is a yellow color, and all squares are with blue color only. So in this way we will complete this also. Now see octagon red, blue, red. Now squares, all the squares are blue in color. Okay, see this all 4 squares. All squares are blue in color. So here also we will give blue color only for the square. Now see the octagon. This red. Here red will come and here also red will come. Now this middle octagon is with yellow color. So here also we will give yellow color. So in this way complete this third pattern. Now see the fourth pattern. This is a different shapes, okay, like a cube. All the cubes are arranged or fit with each other without leaving gap. Now if we will see the upside, here which color is there? This is a green. Then this side they have given here red and here orange color is there. Here 3 colors are there. So with these 3 colors you have to complete this pattern. Now upside we should give green, to the right side red, and to the left side orange. In this way complete this pattern. See here again I will tell you green, red, orange. Then green, already orange is there, here we should give red. Then green, orange, red, green, orange, red. Here green, orange, red. Here green will come and here orange will come. So in this way fourth also you have to complete. Now the second question is, one more question is there in that exercise. See the second question. The question is, from the box choose the shapes. I will read the question. From the box choose the correct tiles used to make each of these patterns. Some patterns used for one tile and others use two tiles. Now here they have given some patterns, or they have given patterns with tiling. Okay, in each pattern sometimes they have used only one shape, but somewhere they have used two shapes. Which shapes they have used, that shape we have to select from the box, and only that shape we have to draw here. Okay, now see this first. Here you can see tiling. Which shape is there? It is a hexagon. Why hexagon? If we will count the sides, here 6 side figure is there. All are 6 side figure is there. So this is a hexagon. Now where it is the shape? The shape is like this. It is same like this shape. So the tiles used is hexagon. We will draw here. Okay. Now the second is, see carefully. Tiles used. Which tile is used from this box? See, can you see the hexagon here? No, hexagon is not there. Now see, this is a square. Can you see square here? Square is also not there. Then which shape is there? Only triangle is there. This tiling is made by only triangle. So we will draw here only triangle. Very easy it is. Now see the third one. Tiles used. Now if we will see this tiling, here we can see the triangle also, and one more shape is there, that is a hexagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In between triangle, see triangles are there, and in between all the triangles one hexagon is there. So here both the tiles are used. Which are that both tiles? Triangle and hexagon. So we should draw here both the shapes, that is triangle and hexagon. Now the last shape, last tiling is, see carefully. Here small squares you can see. Yes, small squares are there. And then one more shape is there, that is octagon. If we will count the sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Octagon is there. But this octagon is not there in the box. What is the question? Only we have to select the tile which is in the box. So here two tiles are there. Okay, two shapes are there. But only we will draw the square. Why? Because this octagon is not there in the box. So only we have to select the shape which is in the box. So only we will draw here square. So in this way we have completed our exercise 4.7. Now students, turn the page. Next page. Here we will solve now Mathematics 8. Can you see this? Okay. Now read the question. Name the shape, describe. Here description, or we can see the properties. Description is given to you. With the help of this description we have to write the name of the shape. Now first, two flat faces, one curved face, two curved edges, but it has no corners. Which shape it is? Yes, two flat faces, one curved face. If we will see the cube, it has curved face? No. Then two flat faces, one curved face. Which shape it is? Yes, it is a cylinder. So I'll write here cylinder. Next, three straight sides, no curved sides, no corners. three corners, three straight sides, no curved sides, three corners, three sides and three corners. Which shape it is? It is a plane shape, that is a triangle. Next, a curved face, no flat faces, edges or corners. Think about this shape. One curved face, it has only one curved face, but it has no flat faces. No flat faces, it has only one curved face, and edges or corners, it has no edges also and no corners also. So which shape it is? It is a sphere. Yes. Now see the D1. 6 flat faces, 12 straight edges, 8 corners. See, 6 flat faces. Now here for cube and cuboid, both the shapes are having 6 flat faces, 12 straight edges and 8 corners. So here we will write both the shapes here. First we will write cube, or it may be cuboid, because in cube also it has 6 flat faces, 12 straight edges and 8 corners, while in cuboid also 6 flat faces, 12 straight edges and 8 corners. So both the shapes we should write here, cube or cuboid. Now student, see the second question. The question is, name these geometrical concepts. Now here the description is given to us, geometrical concepts. It has a position but no length, breadth and thickness. Then which one is the geometrical concept? We have seen the geometrical concepts, simple geometrical concepts. In that we have seen point, line, line segment and ray. These 4 geometrical concepts we have seen in our previous session. So this property is fitted for the which shape, which concept? Yes, this is a point, because point, it has a position but no length, breadth or thickness. So it is a point. Another is B1, it has a beginning but no end. See, it has a beginning point but it has no end point. So this is a, yes, which geometrical concept it is? It is a line? No. Line segment? No. Then what it is? It is a ray, because it has a beginning point but it has no end point. This arrow tells us that it has no end point. So this is a ray. Now see the third one. Here what you have to do? You have to draw a line segment of length 7 cm using a scale. Now students, along with me, you have to draw in your textbook a line segment of 7 cm. For that, take a scale in your hand. Yes, take a scale and keep your scale on the page. Hold it by one hand in this way and put a point against the 0 mark. Here on the scale, 0 mark you can see. Put a point against the 0 mark. Now the length of the line segment is 7 cm. So see, where is the 7? The 7 is here. So in this way we will get 2 points. Now what you have to do? We will give first name to these 2 points. Then with the help of scale only, what we will do? We will join these 2 points in this way. Join the 2 points and draw a line segment. So in this way we can draw a line segment by using our scale, and here we should write 7 cm. That is the measurement of line segment. Line segment PQ of measurement 7 centimeter. Now we'll move to the next question. The question is, measure the length of this arrow using a scale. Now here they had given us a ray or arrow, and what we have to do, just we have to measure the length of this arrow. Okay, now I'll measure the length of the arrow. You also take scale and keep on that arrow, hold it properly. Now here, see students, the first end should be on the 0. Yes, always you should keep this thing in your mind, that is first end it should be on 0 mark. Then see the another point where it is on 10. So what will be the length of this arrow? 10 centimeter. See students, your length may come differ. Why? Because the measurement may come differ minus 10 centimeter, but your measurement may come differ. So in your textbook, keep your scale and measure the length of this arrow and write it here. It is of 10 centimeter. The next question is question number 5. Fill in the missing shape to complete the pattern. Now here some patterns are given to you, and what we have to do, we have to complete this pattern. Now see the first shape. This is a square, all are square only, but inside the square one more small square is there, isn't it? Now we have to complete this pattern. Now here the pattern is by turning the shape. Now if we will see this green color small square, here in all the square only this green color square it turns. Okay, in the first shape the green color small square is here to the left side, then it will come to the right side, then here, and then here where it will come, we have to draw first yellow color big square. Inside that one more small square we should draw, and we have to give it green color. So in this way we can complete this pattern. Next, see the second pattern. Here big circle, then small circle, and one triangle is there. Actually two shapes are there, triangle and circle, but two circles are there. One is big and another is small. Here red color is given to you for big circle with red color, small circle with yellow color, and one triangle is with blue color. Then big circle, small circle, triangle, then which shape will come here? Yes, here big circle we should draw. Okay, and what will be the color of this circle? It should be red in color. Okay, then small circle, triangle, again big circle with red color. So in this way complete this pattern also. Now the sixth question is last question, that is put a cross on the shape that does not tile. Now see here some shapes are given to you, and what we have to do, we have to put a cross on the shape that does not tile. In the tiling only, what I told, which word is very important, we should not leave gap. So with the help of this triangle, can we draw the tiling? Can we make tiling? Yes, without leaving a gap we can draw tiling with the help of this triangle. Now see, this is a circle. If we will put these circles together, or if we will put these circles fitted together, then can we make a tiling? Yes. You see students, here gap will come. So with the help of circle we cannot make tiling. So what is our answer? Yes, with the help of circle we cannot make tiling. Now see this square. With the help of square, in the very first session I told you, with the help of this square we can make tiling. And with the help of this hexagon, if we will put this hexagon together, we can make pattern or we can make tiling also. So without leaving a gap we can make tiling with the help of hexagon also. So which one is our answer? Circle. With the help of circle we cannot make tiling. Okay, so in this way we have completed our mathematics A. Now students, turn the page, see the next page. There is mathematics B, and in that mathematics B some objective questions are there that you have to solve by your own. I'll show you, because it is a very easy, only MCQs are there and that you have to solve by your own. Now here one activity is there for you. I'll show you that activity. What activity you have to do? You have to take one rectangular paper, okay, and with the help of that paper you have to make snowflake design. Snowflake designs you have to make by cutting the different shapes. How you should make it? See here, like this rectangular paper you have to take. Then what you have to do? See, take a rectangular piece of paper, fold it 4 times. This is a rectangular paper, and again what you have to do? You have to fold this paper 4 times. 1, 2, 3 and 4. In this way you have to fold this rectangular paper 4 times. And then what is the next step? Make a design by cutting a triangles, rectangles and circles along the edges. Now what you have to do? You have to cut this paper in a different shapes, that is by cutting triangles, rectangles and circles along the edges. You have to cut with the edges in different shapes. Then what you have to do? Again open out the folds. After cutting in different shape, you have to open that paper and then you will get a snowflakes like this. Okay, so in this way you have to do this activity at home and you have to paste this activity in your activity book. In our next Google Meet I am going to check this activity. So you have to do this activity and you have to paste this activity in your activity book. Okay, understood? So in this way students, we have seen the fourth lesson. What we have seen? First we have seen the plane shapes. What are the plane shapes? Square, triangle, rectangle and circle. These are the 4 plane shapes. Then we have seen solid shapes. What are the solid shapes? Cube, cuboid, cone, cylinder and sphere. These are the solid shapes. After that we have seen the properties of the solid shape. Then we have seen patterns, and finally last today we have seen what is meant by tiling. So in this way today we have completed our lesson number 4. So in the next episode we will meet very soon with the new lesson. Till that time, take care. Bye bye. Thank you.